What's good, y'all? It's your boy Melly, and today we're gonna be going over our Springfield Prodigy. Start this video off, we're gonna make sure this firearm is safe. Nothing in the chamber. Get that reset. It's crazy. We got snap caps in here. Don't mind my background. You guys just act like it's not even there. I wasn't even supposed to be doing no videos yet because this room is currently under construction, but I felt like I was neglecting my channel, so I needed to drop. I'm gonna start this video off by telling you guys everything that's done to this Springfield Prodigy, so you guys don't go out and buy one of these. You guys expect yours to perform or look how mine looks. And also YouTube, we are not promoting any sales of any firearms, none of that. We're just doing a review on my firearm, what I have done to my firearm, and telling you guys what I recommend you guys to go out and buy one of these. Okay, so starting off, I have a DST threaded barrel, so if I ever decided to want to run this gun suppressed, I would be able to do so. Connected onto that threaded barrel, I have a PMM staccato P comp, so that helps me keep that muzzle down. Even though this is already a heavy gun, it adds some weight to the front of the firearm, and it stops the muzzle from flipping up so much. Coming up after that, we're gonna move on to the grip. On the grip, a Mausen, I don't know if I'm saying that right, a Mausen Magwell. This is for the 2011, so it goes on staccatos. Pretty sure it goes on any 2011 pistol. It's pretty beat up because it's a Magwell. It's not gonna look pretty. Make sure we clear. Alright, we got an Atlas trigger in here. Crisp reset. 2.5 pound trigger pull. And I got the trigger job done by my boy Griffin. Make sure I check him out, Jim. I'm gonna put his channel right here. It's a very crisp trigger. You guys can see that. Reset is actually insane on this gun. Alright, so for the internals, we got the EGW kit, the whole internal kit. So basically nothing on this gun is kind of stock, except for like the slide, the grip, except for the stipples, but we're not gonna get into that right now. For that nice color that you're seeing on the gun, this is not FDE. It did not come out like this. This is not the Springfield FDE Prodigy. This is the Noveske Tiger Eye Cerakote. So it's pretty nice. I like this color. In my opinion, it's better than the FDE. It looks better. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other people would think that too. To this slide release, because this slide release is something special right here. It feels so much better than the OEM one. It also feels so much better than the one that I had on my Apollo 11, which was just the original manufacturer's slide release. This is the Wilson Combat slide release. Highly recommend this product right here. It makes it feel so good, and I really don't have to break my grip or even move too much to drop that slide. Onto my guy rod. I got a toolless guy rod with an 8-pound recoil spring. This boy is pretty smooth. recoil is very manageable. So everything wasn't just purchased on this gun. This gun was fine tuned. Internals all polished, barrel polished, slide, the inside of the slide where the barrel rides polished. Everything is pretty much polished and tuned on this firearm. So this gun is not just like any ordinary Springfield Prodigy straight out the box. It's really something special. We got love put into it. That's why I'm glad I purchased this gun, because you could tell the original owner really loved this gun and was serious about firearms and wanted this gun to be pushed to its max potential. Like I was saying, it has a 2.5 trigger job. .5 pound trigger job. It could be worked down even lower, but I think it's fine at 2.5 pounds. We got an RMR optic plate on here that we use to mount this Trijicon SRO, which is off at the moment. She is dirty. I have not cleaned it. About 400 rounds and I need to clean it. Last thing that's done to this is the stipple grip. That's like the do it yourself, do it at home. I would want to say cheapest, but one of the best to your firearm at home. Especially on the 2011, you don't have to get any special grip pattern. You can just get a wood burner, dot, and get that texture, that grippy texture. And that's all it for the mod list. So at this point, with this much work into this firearm, it is definitely 100% better than a Staccato P. It doesn't even compare. It's tuned like crazy. Let me show y'all that trigger, just to make sure we clear. Show y'all that reset. And everything that's done to this firearm, you can do to a Staccato, but at the same time, for the price, you'll be better off doing something like this to your firearm and just making it better than the Staccato, because you'll come out more getting a Staccato. But I also heard that the fitment with all these mods is better on a Staccato. I guess it fits more tighter, the tolerance is better. But personally, I wouldn't trade this for a Staccato P, a stock Staccato P. If I had an offer right now, without my optic, without my light, for a Staccato P, I would actually pass on that, because this gun is tuned so well that it's better than a Staccato P. That 8-pound spring makes it so easy to air rack. Even though we don't just get 2011s to air rack, it just makes it so easy to air rack. And I want to say that also got something to do with this smooth barrel. Like, take my snap cap, put it up there, like smooth. Like I'm putting no pressure on that, no pressure. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell. Like, that is amazing. And one more thing that you guys probably wondering. I know some people wondering, like, maybe if I get a Staccato, maybe if I get a 2011, it'll make me the best shooter. I'm gonna put up some clips right here. I'm still not used to this gun. That's my first range day. But buying a 2011 doesn't make you an elite shooter. You still have to train and get better. You can't just get a 2011 and think you're gonna be out here shooting like Pew View. Think you're gonna be shooting like the best shooters of a mod. That's just not true. You have to train, you have to put in work. You have to get out there and you have to get used to this, because this grip angle is something crazy coming from a Glock. When I grabbed it, it felt kind of like natural to my hand. It felt like fitted to my hand, perfectly to my hand. But then when I got to shooting it, I'm like, okay, this is definitely different. The recoil pattern is 100% different. Some people say that the boraxes is similar to the SIG's bore axis, which I never really got into looking at the different bore axes. Difference between the bore axe on the 2011 and a Glock. But if I had the choice to choose a modded out Glock in the 2011, I would definitely go with this 2011, just because I feel like if I put in the work and I trained enough, I would be able to shoot and I would get more out of myself with the 2011 than I would be able to get with the Glock. Because at the end of the day, you can mod a Glock out as much as you want to. You can change the trigger shoes, change the disconnectors, change everything. But that trigger, when it comes to competition, it still will kind of kill you. I will be running this gun in the competition after I get used to it and after I get some more training in, because I don't want to go out there and make a fool of myself. But in the future, you guys will be seeing a lot more of this gun. I have plenty more videos to come out with this gun. It's a $4,000 gun, and the love that was put into this gun doesn't have a value because it's so much. I couldn't put a number on this gun. I would never get rid of this unless I give it back to the original owner. I'm pretty sure he's just probably gonna build a fucking Atlas or something crazy. But let me know how you guys feel about the Springfield Prodigy. Straight out the box, I think it comes with one mag. This is one of the Springfield mags. I think this is a 22 round mag. And I also have a staccato magazine. I think it's just a 17 round. Yeah, it's definitely just a 17 round without an extended base plate. This gun is so beautiful. Feels so good in the hand. And it's so butter. When you coming from a regular striker fire pistol going to a hammer fire, it might actually change your life. But would I just drop Glocks forever and say I'm just a 2011 guy? No, because 2011's got their own applications, if you ask me, and Glocks have their own applications. This is more of a range gun, fun to shoot, competition. Some people could carry it. I could probably never carry this gun because of the weight on it. Glocks, you can sort of turn them to a competition only to a certain extent. Nice at going to the range and having fun, but when it comes to competition, a Glock can never go over a 2011. And I want to say any sort. And for the people who out there saying T-Sauce is the Prodigy killer, if you couldn't go out and get a Prodigy, bro, just say that. But no disrespect. I know some people just want to try different things, but in all honesty, the T-Sauce doesn't compare to a Springfield Prodigy, especially one that's modded out like this. The T-Sauce, when I went and checked out the T-Sauce, it was absolutely dog shit. It was tight. One thing about 2011s, well, I guess after you break them in, they get looser. But like, it's very smooth. A 2011 is very smooth. When I picked up the T-Sauce, it was tight. Very, very, very tight. I didn't like the aesthetics of it. It kind of looked like an ashy gun. It looked like a Turkish piece of dookie. But it was kind of like the finish on the slide was kind of like charcoal-y. I don't know if that was intentional from T-Sauce, but it's something that I just wouldn't personally get. I tried out the Apollo 11 and it gave me a reason to never buy a cheap 2011. But this is also an entry 2011, but at the same time, the things that you can do to this gun is insane. I will have a range day comparing this to the Staccato P, and that might be our next video. So make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and let me know if y'all want to see more videos like this. But until then, I'm out. Make sure y'all share this video, send it to your friends whoever is talking about the T-Sauce is better. There is no Springfield Prodigy killer, especially for the price. These guns run about $14.99. Bullet barrel, smooth. They worked out all the problems that they had in the past. Except for the min parts. You always want to change the min parts. I wouldn't say except for the min parts, because some people still have min parts and they never had a problem with them. But personally, I will always change out the min parts. Would I recommend this firearm? Absolutely. I would rather you guys go out and buy this firearm for the price that I just named than go spend $970 on the Apollo 11. Just save a little more money and go get you a Springfield Prodigy, because it's absolutely not worth it. The T-Sauce, I really can't say the same for you because I haven't shot it, But from feel, I would definitely pass on it. I felt the gun, I didn't like it. It was just kind of like, I'd rather just buy a Glock. But this firearm is pretty. It's a nice firearm, man. I'm gonna put up some shooting clips, but this is definitely gonna be the end of the video. I'll put up some B-roll. But you guys have a blessed day, safe day, stay dangerous, never lag.